How's it going, everybody? This is TI. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be going over chart patterns, right? So it's good to understand different types of chart patterns. Now, my recommendation to you would be to download a cheat sheet. So you can Google the cheat sheet, print it out, and stick it next to you when you're trading. And that's how I first started out. I used to wake up early hours of the morning before London. I used to be half asleep. You're not 100% at that time. So I used to stick my cheat sheet right next to me, so then I can refer back to that cheat sheet when I needed to. I've evolved from that now, so I don't really use my cheat sheet. I don't use my cheat sheet anymore. I know the patterns off by heart, but for you guys who's just starting out, who wants to learn a little something, a cheat sheet is pretty good start. But yeah, it's all about chart patterns. It's an advantage to you to identify these different types of chart patterns and start taking the chart pattern setups. Easy to master. So you just have to know the various different types of chart patterns out there. So I'll show you in the charts. Let's get to it. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be going over chart patterns. Chart patterns can be used when you're analyzing, and there is many patterns. Better off to go and get a cheat sheet on Google for Forex chart patterns, but I'll show you the basics. But yeah, like I said, there are quite a few patterns, but mostly we're just going to start boxing stuff up. So we can do it on any time frame. So I'm going to do it on a 4 hour, but you can do it on any time frame. So there are different types of patterns. So it's good to learn what patterns do and what to expect once you see a pattern form. Because there is certain patterns like wedges, where for example, you'll get a wedge like this, and then you expect price to be in the wedge, right? Start wedging, so then it'll start coming out, and then eventually it's gonna come out. But once it comes out, it will explode out, come back, retest it, then go back up again. But sometimes you'll just get you'll get like an explosion. So sometimes you'll get an explosion of it coming out. Okay. So yeah, there's various different patterns. So there's like flags, pennants, rectangles, triangles, head and shoulders, inverse cup and handles, triple bottom, double bottom. But yeah, I'll go through wherever I can find. I will show you guys, and we'll go through it. All right. So at the moment, I just chose any pair, and I'm sitting on a 4 hour. All right. So right now, as I can see this, I already can see a triangle, right? So what we do is we mark it up. We mark the bottom up first, right? Put it right there because I don't want to cut into this. Right? See this wick up here? You can take wicks. I usually do wicks. Here we go. Make it look a little bit neater. There we go. So that's it. It wedges it in. It'll either carry on, but most times you'll see it come out. So we're expecting this to come out, come back to retest it, and then off we go. So this is called a triangle when you see this. So a triangle wedge. We're bullish because we've got a nice little uptrend here. So we have a nice bullish wedge, right? So in the bullish wedge, in the bullish triangle, we expect it to come up. So we expect it to come up, all right? So that's one pattern we found there. Again, we have here, so it's come down. Let's put this in, for example. I don't need that much, this will do. So it's come down, probably a support and resistance, hit a support and resistance, come back up, hit another support and resistance, and then away we go. This is called a double bottom. Yeah. So we have it come down, hit the support and resistance, come back up, come back down again, then come back up. That's a double bottom. Let's try doing it again, and then away we go. So you could have got in any of these, and then put your stop loss just underneath the put your stop loss right underneath the support and resistance, right? That's another pattern right there. And in reverse, it's a double top. So you either get a double or you get a triple, where it will do it 3 times. So it will go down, it'll come up, come down, go up, come down, and then go up like that. Yeah. And so this will be a bullish move, right? So a bearish will be the opposite. Okay. So that's a nice little pattern right there. I said, if you get a cheat sheet, print it out, and when you're trading, put it next to you. All right. I'll show you an example. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. They're all popping up today, aren't they? You got a nice head and shoulders. So you got a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Up we go. So with a head and shoulders, we wait for the right shoulder, and then we take the trade. So the right shoulder would have been here. Beautiful. So where there is a head and shoulder, if I can find it, I never use it, but I will show you. So you get started off with head and shoulders. So we have the left shoulder down here, head's here, and we have the right shoulder. There you go, like that. So we usually take the trade at this point all the way up. So that would have a nice head and shoulder in there. And like I said, you get different head and shoulders. So you get them. So this is a bullish head and shoulder, and then opposite side. So if you mirror that, flip it up like over here, then you'll have a bearish where it will come down. So this was the inverse head and shoulders. So I'm trying to think of the name. Yeah, inverse head and shoulders. And then you have a normal head and shoulders, which is bearish, right? And you'll start noticing these patterns everywhere. I'm just going down and I'm just seeing certain different patterns. Like I said, you see wedges, for example. Where's that replay? Is that a replay? Before it explodes. So you see a nice little wedge right here. Yeah. If you really wanted to, you can tighten it up. But me, I don't mind. I don't mind a little space. It's entirely up to you. There we go, look at that. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. So as you can see, price traded, hit this up here. Well, we didn't know this at the time, but we see it. Yeah, so we'll start putting the trend line in during the time. Come back, bounce here. So we'll put a nice little trend line up here, put a nice trend line down here, and we wedge it up. So this is a wedge. Like I said, sooner or later it will explode. So we wait for it to break. It's broken. See that? Retested right here. Broke, retest. This is your entry point. It is right here. Yeah. So your entry point is right there on that. Stop loss, probably just underneath here. We don't expect it to come down this side. Well, anything can happen, but based on probability, this was a bullish wedge, right? So of course then. Okay, let's treat this like a real trade. So what entry point would be? So it broke out, come back in, as soon as it touched it, that's our entry, right? Stop loss. Yeah, put underneath right here on where this is as well. We change this one to red. Okay. Away we go. So you see what I mean about the explosive move? So you try and stop loss up, probably would have been stopped out by now. Obviously on the move you try and stop loss up, would have been stopped out. So how many pips would it have been from there to there? Nice, 132 pips on one move. Most probably I would have just kept moving it up, and then eventually it would have stopped me out. But if you don't have a trading stop loss and you're patient, you would have got more. But yeah, that's my move. That's how I trade. I don't want to. If I had all 130 pips, I don't want to see it. If it does come down, I don't want to see it come down because I don't want to be losing money. I want to make money, right? So take what you can. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you held that, you would have took all the way up here. But that's down to you, and the fundamentals. So if the fundamentals told me that we was going long on this, then yeah, it would have been a different story. But yeah, that's how you would trade this wedge right here. Yeah, that's pretty much consolidating as well. Here we go, we've got consolidating pattern right here. So let's put it out here like that. Put it down because sometimes they don't break properly. Nothing ever closed above it like this, right? So as we can see, we have price trapped in a rectangle. Yeah, so it's broken out here, come down, retested, away we go. Yeah, so always look out for these consolidating areas right here, and box them up. Yeah, wait for the retest. Yeah, don't just take the breakout because you can have drawdown as you put your stop loss down here. But that's crazy to put your stop loss. 69, 70 pips. Yeah, that's too much for me. I couldn't enjoy that. I could enjoy it, but why? Yeah, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong for 70 pips, and I don't. If I put big lot size on, I don't really want to lose money. Yeah, I'm here to minimize my risk. So for me, I don't need to trade the stop loss all the way down here. I wait for the retest. As soon as I see the retest, then I'll adjust my stop loss to where I need to go because we know that it's going to be a confirmed trade. All right. And then again, looking at the fundamentals, if I'm seeing the Aussie dollar strong, then yeah, away we go. All right. So that's another pattern. Like I said, you just see patterns again and again and again. Most times you're gonna see patterns. You're gonna see. Let me get this. I'm just trying to get this out as well. Yeah, most times you'll see wedges or these double tops. So you took this, come up. So you take the second. It's the second touch all the way up. 174 pips. Why not, eh? And this is on the 4 hour. So imagine if we're going down to the 15 minutes. What a nice little channel right here. And it broke out the channel. Well, let's minimize it. Yeah, so you see it was going in the channel, broke out, come up, retested the channel, dropped down. Yeah, so this would have been your entry when it come and retest it, because you know I say I could come out, retest, come down. So we want to take the retest. And that was a nice little touch, you know, 200 pips. Yeah, you're gonna have different types of trends. Nothing's gonna be parallel. Like, nothing's perfect in this game. If you're looking for a perfect parallel wedge, man, you'll be waiting. I like these ones as well. These ones are nice. Yeah, you got a trend line like this, and then you got a straight when it consolidates like this. Yeah, this like this. These are the best ones that I like taking, because you see the price wedging up, come out. Didn't really get a retest on it. Well, yeah, it would have been, because that if you retest it, then it's gone. If you're using this candle, if you're using this tail right here, then yeah, you would have got a retest on that tail, and then away we go. So that would have been, so it broke out, come back, retest. Yeah, doing off 300 pips. But yeah, I can't remember what these are called now. Triangles. Yeah, I think it was triangles. But I like it when you got a nice trend line and then a straight horizontal line. Yeah, they're my favourite ones. I like trading them. I don't know, for some reason, I find like I'm always profitable with these. I'm profitable with all of them, but they're my favourite. A nice little channel breakout right there. So in the channel, come out. Didn't really get, yeah, okay, you got a little pull out there, come back, touched it. So if you was on a smaller time frame, you might have seen that retest. But to the untrained eye, you wouldn't see it, but for the trained eye, I would see it. But like I said, not all retests are going to be blatant. There's double tops right here. Come down, come back up, wait for it again, away we go. So you take the entries on these. And then you close up. Or you stay in the trade. Up to you, whatever you want to do. Another double top there. Yeah, they're everywhere. You just need to train your eyes. You can even take a small little scalp here. Yeah, that's a double. Double bottom. I'm getting confused. Double bottom down here and a double top up here. My bad. I can go through the charts again and again. Look, wedge right here. Another wedge. I'm just gonna just throw it out there so you get a rough idea. I ain't gonna make it all pretty. Come out, broke it. There was no retest on it. But if you're skilled enough, you would have took that. Even putting the Fibonacci on, waiting for it to pull back and come out and go. Yeah, my job's not to make it pretty. What would that pullback be? 50%. There you go, pullback 50%. I said we'll start putting it all together. Yeah. You know, another one right there. So anytime you get the chart, you just want to just start putting them in. You know, start playing around, go out and backtest it. As I always say, nothing's going to be perfect. Don't forget, nothing's going to be perfect. You don't have to get perfect parallel lines. Yeah, as long as it's moving inside, and when it breaks out, well, look at that. That's crazy. That was news. That must be news. When was that? Yeah, coronavirus. And then it's come back, retested it, and then dropped. So you can see that was a blatant retest. Come down. See you later. You just gotta train your eyes. That's all you have to do. Just train your eyes to see these. So you just grab yourself a cheat sheet and print them out, and you'll start seeing these things. You know. Let's see if I can find you a flag somewhere or a pennant. I'll show you what a flag is quickly. So it comes up, comes down, and then we'll be putting in our trend lines like this, our pattern. So should we say a flag here? Flag pattern. So my artistic skills ain't 100%, but hey, that should come down there a bit more. But yeah, you would have a flag here, so it's pulled up. Yeah, so it's pulled up, and then it's kind of consolidated for a sec, and then your entry point would be breakout, retest, gone. Yeah, same as a pennant as well. Pennant would be more downwards. A flag would be, so a pennant would be like that, and prices go up and then come back up. So yeah, you'll see that forming. Cup and handle as well. We've got a cup and handle. I never really trade cup and handles. I like. Let's see if we can see anything. Yeah, see this right here. Come down. So that'll be inverse cup and handle here, but it's not really a proper one, to be honest. But yeah, I don't really like trading them for some reason. Maybe cup and handle right there, and it's gone up. No, that's not it. Here we go. Some people have different type of cups and handles. Some of them have them curved round, some of them have straight. So, for example, you got this, and then we have this. So that would be the break and retest, whatever, etc., etc. There's different types. There's different variations of cup and handles. I don't really get too involved into it. Let me have a look at a website which I can show you something as well. It's not 100 Forex, but if you go onto it, and you'll get here. It's this one here. So if you go onto Finviz, and you see you got channel up, channel down, double top, double bottoms, head and shoulders. It's not going to be Forex. It's going to be different stocks. So we have different patterns. So just go up to it like wedge up. Okay, get lost. Yeah, there's nothing. These are all stocks. And you see there's pages of them. But you're getting a rough idea. So you go on there and you're studying these. This is your homework, yeah. So your homework is to go onto Finviz and start looking at these, seeing how the professionals do it, right? And these are all stocks, EPS, P, no P. That's all fundamentals anyway. But yeah, we'll go into fundamentals. But this is where did I go on? Wedge up. These are the wedge ups, right? As you can see, it's closing in like that, and then it broke out. But yeah, these are what's trending at the moment. Yeah, another little wedge, and there's loads. There's loads. Triangle, ascending triangles. Here you go. That's what it's called. There's a horizontal, then you got the trend line, and then it'll wedge up, and then it'll break out. Yeah, they're my favorite ones. I like trading. There, another one, ascending triangles, and then you got opposite where it's descending triangles. Double bottoms. Here we go. Double bottoms. So that's gapped. So you see in stocks you get gapping all the time. So you got one here, double bottom. Away we go. What time frame was this? Daily. Okay. But yeah, this is a very good website. Head and Shoulders. Let me see if I can find that cup. Yeah, I don't think they even have it on here. They don't even have the cup and handle on these. Not many people. Don't really. Yeah, not many people kind of like trade them. So we've got Head and Shoulders. I don't know if you can make this out, but I really can't. It's too much. Let's see if we can find. Is this Head and Shoulders? What on the earth is going on? Left, right, I can make that out. Left, right, head. See, sometimes you're never going to be 100%, right? There's a pattern in the pattern. So you got a wedge and you got head and shoulders. Yeah, it's a pattern in a pattern. Again, it's a wedge. You've got this trend line down here, and then you've got the head, left, right. So you've got patterns inside patterns. Support and resistance. But yeah, we'll go through putting it all together. Oversold. So looking at stocks were oversold. This is all stocks, but I just wanted you to get an understanding of the patterns. That's all I wanted you to get an understanding over. So your homework is to go onto Finviz and just go over these, and then go onto your charts and start looking and start back testing on your charts as well. Yeah. So go over to your charts and start back testing patterns. All right. Go onto it. Get your trend line out and start putting in your patterns as well. So you put patterns and patterns and patterns, whatever. As long as you can find something and you can start trading with. If there's anything you're unsure of, comment down below. If you found value in this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. So stay locked, and I'll see you soon.